Hello, Virgo. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. Thank you for viewing me today. We are going to do your general reading. This is good for all placements for the month of May. So we're going to get started, and see what your overarching energies are for the month. You have all tied up, man holding a heart, deceit. I feel some of you may have been going through maybe a situation of either being posed with either moving your place of residence or that may cause some uh, disruption in your household as a result of that relocation, or something in those surroundings are changing. But we're going to see what's going on, because I just feel as if you're kind of stuck in this I don't know what to do energy. So let's see what is going on. Overarching energies for Virgo, please. Thank you. Thank you. Do one more time. Anything else overarching for Virgos, please? Overarching for Virgo. Thank you. All right. So on the bottom of the deck, you have victory, your third chakra, your seventh chakra. Okay. So your seventh chakra is your crown chakra, which is where you receive all of your downloads, your messages from spirit. And your third chakra, that's that solar plexus. So that's your overall health, general well-being, part of your gut, that gut instinct is coming in there. So I feel that you have been asking spirit for some guidance on what to do, because you have the door to spirit, and this is all about being very intentional on keeping that higher vibration, that energy open, so that those messages do come through with that seventh chakra. So I feel that you're looking at kind of that overall general well-being, overall health of the situation that you're looking at, and you've been asking spirit to give you some messages, because you also had victory, you had the thinking woman, and you also have the goddess of the moon. Now, the goddess of the moon is the same energy as your sixth chakra, which is your intuition. So it's very, very reminiscent, or very, very similar, of you looking at this saying seventh, sixth, and third chakras. So you've been very intentional with really keeping that, asking spirit and keeping that vibration high and keeping those chakras open, so that you are open and receptive to the messages that spirit is sending to you, but also at the same time keeping that intuition, that sixth and third chakras open, so that you are interpreting, your gut instinct is correct, that you are understanding those messages correctly, because you also have victory in the thinking woman that also came in. And so you are receiving these energies, these messages that are coming in from spirit very, very clearly. And it's really given you a lot of opportunity and a lot of time to really do a lot of that internal reassessment, that internal realignment. That's where that thinking woman comes in, is doing that research and really making sure that you're understanding those messages, and to move you into that very successful decision that you are pondering right now. So let's see what's going on with your challenges and influences. Playfulness, healing, flow. And again, it's being very intentional about keeping those chakras open and keeping that vibration high, because you've been feeling blocked. You haven't been feeling yourself lately, and you've recognized that, which is a huge accomplishment, Virgos. It's huge when you recognize where your challenges are and those blockages, and maybe why you're not receiving those those messages correctly. So keeping that very intentional thought in the forefront of your mind has been helping considerably. So let's see what other challenges and influences for Virgo are going on. Thank you. Other challenges and influences for Virgo, please. Challenges and influences for Virgo, please, Spirit. Anything else? Anything else for Virgos? On the bottom of the deck, here's the playfulness again. So this is going back to you're just not feeling yourself. You're just not feeling, here's your knowledge and the expansion of that knowledge to find the truth and acceptance. Here's that flow again. Okay. So you've got, you know, having problems. You're feeling restricted on being yourself. Okay, so you've been seeking out knowledge because you feel like you don't have all the information. And this is where that thinking woman is coming in as well. And you're really trying to expand your thought, really trying to do that as a means of trying to find out what the truth is to the situation, really making sure that you don't have a very narrow-minded or a very closed off perspective. You're really trying to do some thought as far as the truth of the situation and really trying to keep that open. And it's very, very recognizing that yourself, that these are your challenges and that they're also in your current energies. Recognizing that those are some of the hurdles you're overcoming is huge, because you're asking Spirit to help you with those. So you're very, very much in tune. Your vibration and your center of being is very much in alignment, because you're recognizing that the flow isn't open, that you're trying to find that acceptance. And here's this magic card, okay? This magic, this is 6th chakra energy. Okay, moon magic, moon energy, that's all about your intuition. This is all about, so the fact that it has not only shown up as the goddess of the moon and in your current energies, as well as your challenges and obstacles and influences that you have in there, is very, very intuitive, or, you know, not to put a pun on words, but it's a very insightful way of saying, I recognize where my block is. I know what it is, and I'm asking Spirit to help me get it unstuck so I can get that flow moving more freely, so that I can get, you know, I can get a broader sense of what is really going on here. So a very, very deep centered energy you have going on this month, Virgos. So on the bottom of the deck, again, here's this victory card for your most recent past messages, and it showed up in your current energies. So you are very in tune with yourself right now. In this month, you are very in tune with where your blockages, your restrictions, like where everything is at, and you're being very, very intentional about trying to get those unstuck. Okay, so very, very phenomenal and magnificent for you, Virgos, because recognizing those and then asking Spirit to help you get them unstuck, and recognizing that those are the challenges you're facing right now, is huge. So let's see what else is going on in your most recent past. Thank you. Anything else? Just double check here, make sure I did not have a flipper. I did not. On the bottom of the deck, here's the truth again. Okay, the truth showed up in your challenges and your obstacles, you know, in your influences. And I really feel whatever this situation is, whether you are, you know, this decision that you're being faced with, or this situation that you're being faced with, you are really being very intentional about trying to get to the truth and even get past your own biases in this entire process, to make sure that you don't have blinders on as you're looking through this, because you had this epiphany. Now, epiphany is tower energy. It's the same energy as that tower card. So something in your most recent past has really given you this very strong insight to recognizing your inner self, that you have that's going on, and it has allowed you to move into this stage of really opening up not only your chakras, but your 6th and 7th chakra, of really opening up that energy with that door to spirit that is also coming in. And you've got appreciation, self-control, and pleasure. And I feel that as you have been recognizing, through this, you have really adhered to a lot of very, very strong self-control measures, because you're very intentional about trying to remove these blocks. So we're going to get some clarifiers from Spirit as far as your most recent past. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anything else? Nope. Feel like for that. So Spirit gave you 3 clarifiers, and the first one that came out is the 8 of Cups. Okay, and this is really reflection in your most recent past of realizing that the way you have had that thought process and that energy, and really recognizing that you want to get unstuck, is really even realizing that you might be part of the problem, that you are stuck to begin with. And really, it's part of this epiphany, this tower moment energy that you have, is with this situation that you have been going through, and really trying to find your place in this whole situation. You've actually taken a deeper dive, even a step back into your deeper self, of saying, did I contribute to this as well? Am I partially to blame for this? Not necessarily blame, but did I do something that contributed, or a different way of looking at it is saying, I'm taking responsibility for part of this situation. Not that it excuses anything, but I am also understanding where my actions and behaviors may have influenced this as well. And so that's really that 8 of Cups energy, is really doing this with this reflection, this tower moment, this epiphany that you've had. Because you got, all right, along with this, is you got the Queen and the Ace of Pentacles in your most recent past. And so this is really part of that reflection, okay, of saying, all right, as part of this whole, recognizing where I fit into this, do I hold some responsibility to it? Is keeping that broader perspective, that deeper understanding of everything that is coming in. And yes, the Queen and the Ace of Pentacles talk about abundance, but abundance doesn't necessarily mean that it is a reflection of your, like the balance in your checking account or anything. Abundance talks about wealth in many different things. It can be knowledge, it can be love, it can be other types of things that are abundant for you. And I feel that this is very reflective of that knowledge, that education, that truth is really, you have really been taking the time to increase your knowledge base, and really understanding and educating yourself on additional components, which has allowed you to get almost a fresher start, because you're getting the wealth of that knowledge, which is that abundance of that knowledge that is coming in for you in order to help lead you into your current energies for that self-reflection, as well as trying to find that inner truth. Okay, so I feel that you have really even been, whatever the situation is that you're in, you have really been even taking that bigger step back and even broadening your perspective, and really taking those blinders off and looking to see how you are fitting into this whole situation as well. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, for your current messages, you've got advantage, you've got legacy, you've got that passion and fire, along with that pleasure, celebration. So I think you're also coming into a situation that, again, you may have recognized that, no, you didn't intentionally do anything to contribute to this situation or to create any kind of negative impact, but I really feel that you are also coming back and you are also realizing you didn't help the situation either. So you may not have condoned it, but you didn't do anything to stop it either, or you didn't recognize that the behaviors or actions that you were doing were causing an indirect contributing a favor. Not that it's an excuse to the situation, but it's you are looking at all of the possibilities in the situation for that. So let's see what else is going on in your current messages from Spirit for this situation. Okay. What else is going on? Current messages for Virgos. So on the bottom of the deck, you've got resilience and friendship, defeat, power, okay, that are going on. And I feel you're also part of that. Okay, so with this, this defeat, this power, this command is you're taking because, this particular flower is called, High John the Conqueror. And so I feel as if that you are taking control of the situation. You are no longer feeling, because you have this subversion and this defeat and even this vulnerability that's coming in with the cedar, that's coming in. But I feel that this is, with this power and command, this is you taking control of that. That you are tired of feeling this constantly being knocked down or defeated, or even feeling guilty for something that really wasn't even in that. But you're also recognizing that maybe something happened that, indirectly or unintentionally also contributed to it. And I think what I'm really feeling is you're taking control of that. You're saying, no, I never gave permission. I never gave this, and said, yes, go ahead and do this, or gave even yourself permission to do this, to somehow justify whatever this situation is. But I really feel at the end of the day, you are saying, you know what, enough is enough. Okay, it's done. It's over with. I'm taking control of this situation because I'm not going to let it continue to control my thoughts or to continue to bring me down. In other words, you're ready to pick yourself up by the bootstraps and you're ready to move on. And however that manifests for you. Again, at the very beginning, my initial thoughts, my initial feelings were you are moving in some direction. Okay, whether it was moving out of a household, whether it was changing your residence. This could also be a metaphor. Metaphorically, you are tired of being stuck and in this emotional round and round situation that's in there. And you're like, I'm done. I'm taking control of this situation and I'm moving forward, because that's very reflective of your challenges and influences, energies, as well as your current energies of saying, I recognize that the energies and the feelings and the emotions that I've been having, I'm tired of feeling that stuckness. And I'm ready to take that control that's back, because Virgos, here's the other thing. The other card that you got is the Wolf's Bane. Okay? Now, in this particular deck, all right, and this is a botanical deck, there are 9 what they call poison cards, but they are very almost transformational cards, because, this defeat, this subversion, this defeat card with the water hemlock, this is one of those poison cards. But the other one that popped out for you is the Wolf's Bane. And I love this card. Why? Because this is the same energy as the Death card. It's transformational energy. It is the ending of something in order to bring life to something new. And this is where you're at with this power and its command and this recognizing, you know what? I'm done. Like, I am done feeling this way. I'm done feeling this stuck. And I feel metaphorically, you are ready to move on emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Maybe not physically from in any way or form. For some of you, it may be recognizing that you have to change your physical location in order to move on. But I feel for the majority of you, this is an emotional, a spiritual, a mental. This is, I'm done with this. I'm putting closure to it. I'm getting an ending to it, and I'm ready to start anew. I'm ready to start moving fresh, because feeling stuck like this, I don't like it. It's not me. It's holding me back, and I'm going to do what I need to do in order to move forward. So it's very, very transformational energy. Like I said, the Wolf's Bane is Death card. It's the same energy as the Death card. So it's very transformational. It's very magical. It's putting the end to something in order for something new to begin. Very powerful messages in here right now. You're definitely going through a major internal transformation, and the Thinking Woman is all about that internal process that you're going through. So let's get a couple clarifiers for these. Anything else? Nope. So Spirit gave you 4 clarifiers for this. Very, very interesting. The first one out is the Queen of Cups. You got the Queen of Pentacles in your most recent past, but the Queen of Cups is also some of that intuitive energy, that 6th chakra, that energy that is coming in, but it's also reflecting of how you are feeling and the love that you have for yourself, as well as that love that you have for others. And this is also part of that control of saying, I'm taking control of this situation because I'm tired of feeling this way. I want to feel playful. I want to love again. I want to forgive. I want to be able to do this. And this is where that Queen of Cups comes in, because she is a very forgiving queen. She's a very loving queen. She's all about second chances and about really giving that that understanding as you are looking for this, okay? But you also receive the 5 of Swords, okay? But I also feel that because this came out sideways, okay? And you're looking at this, and this is that victory card that's coming in with your current energies to your current messages. And the 5 of Swords came out, and this is really saying that you're at the end, you're at the finish line. You've come to a decision, you're ready to move forward, you're ready to put this closure, but it's paired up with the Queen of Cups saying, I'm not going to do this at any and all costs. I'm not going to cause and inflict pain on other people because I'm in pain. I want to do this lovingly. I want to do this healing. And I want to do this with other people, because you also got this Reliance and Friendship card that came out in your current messages. And you are recognizing who you can rely on that has been helping you through this situation, and it has helped make you stronger as a result, because you also received the 2 of Pentacles. And so, it goes back to Mama didn't raise no fool, okay? Yes, you want to move forward. Yes, you want to do this. Yes, you're forgiving, you're loving, you very much want to do this, but it's going to be on your terms. Okay? It's all about setting those priorities, setting those choices about how you want to move forward with this. It's going to be a decision that you make as you're moving forward, not that is being made by anybody else, or that is being influenced by anybody else. Why? Because you are taking control of the situation, and you are saying, you know what, I'm making the choice. I'm carving out the path. I am the one that is moving forward, and this is how I'm going to do it. So it's very, very a controlled decision, but it's a very forgiving one, because the final card that they gave you in your current messages is the Wheel of Fortune, and this is all about moving forward. And that's where I really feel this reading has all taken place with this, that you're moving forward. I mean, if you look at this with the Wheel of Fortune, there's a rainbow in this card. Okay, you are opening the door. You see the beauty beyond the fields. You see everything that you can have, and you're doing it very strategically because of this Two of Pentacles, that's here. All right, so you're moving very, very carefully through this, but you're like, you know what? I'm done. I am ready to move forward. This Wheel of Fortune, I'm ready to move into letting things go and having this release of this negative energy, because at the end of the day, I want to forgive, I want to love, I want to move forward, and I know what I need to do in order to get there. So the Wheel of Fortune is moving very, very quickly for you. So in your incoming messages on the bottom of the deck, expect the unexpected. Okay. Once you make this decision, I think you're going to be surprised at the reaction that you are going to get from your family and friends, as well as recognizing within yourself how strong you really are and how strong you have become as a result of this. There's the acceptance again. Okay. The acceptance showed up here. Acceptance and appreciation showed up in most recent past, and it's coming in here. And here's that trust again. Okay, so you had truth here. In your challenges and influences, you had truth show up in your most recent past, and you got trust coming in. And it takes somebody to extend that olive branch to say, I'm ready to do this, but it's going to be on my terms. And then once we get to a certain, then it's just going to be a part of the past. Okay, so let's see what is going on for you for your incoming energies, Virgos, as we are going to get this reading wrapped up for you. Very, very strong message this month for you, Virgos. All right. Incoming messages for Virgos, please. Incoming. Thank you. Incoming. Thank you. All right. On the bottom of the deck, you have fear. Okay. And overcoming obstacles. Change. Okay. And again, expect the unexpected. Okay. I could continue to do because then you got courage. Okay. I mean, this is very much, yes, anything worth fighting for is going to cause fear, anxiety, self-doubt. Okay. But if this is something that you're willing to fight for, you are going to overcome the obstacles, because yes, there is change, but it's also the phoenix rising from the ashes. It is going to look different. It is going to feel different. It is going to be different than what it was before. But it can also be better. It can be stronger. It can be more powerful than what it was before, because of the resilience that is coming through with this. And then you had, here's the expect the unexpected, because you had the courage to do what you needed to do and take that time to process, because card that came out is you're on the right path. So I feel that this situation, whatever has happened, whatever has transpired, obviously was meant to happen for a reason. But I also feel that maybe you might have felt like you were straying from what the path was, or getting too comfortable on the path. Not saying it excuses it, but it's coming to that realization of, why did this happen? Instead of saying, why is this happening to me? It's, what am I meant to learn from this? What is it teaching me? Okay? And I feel you're coming back to that, because you're back on the path of love with gratitude, and here's that trust again. You're coming full circle, Virgos, from whatever situation that you were in, that you were coming out of, that you have been going through. But at the end of the day, this is full circle. This is that Wheel of Fortune bringing you back to the beginning to start over. And that's where I really feel that you are at. So let's get a couple of clarifiers for this, for your incoming messages, before we get our reading clarifiers. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. All right. First card to the left is Two of Cups. All right. So when you're looking at this, you've been feeding a lot of cups and pentacles that have been coming through, and this is recognizing, okay, that that there is strength in bonds. There is strength in friendship. There is strength in family. And this is where, coming into this current energy, as you are finding this new control over the situation, this new inner strength, this new, it has made certain bonds even stronger and more resilient than what they were before. People, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. You got the Death card in your incoming energies. Okay, Wolfsbane, same energy. Epiphany is Tower moment. Okay, you are going through a complete transformation. This is going in full circle. The fact you have the Wheel of Fortune in your current energies, and then now the Death card that is coming in your current, you're coming full circle. You are now putting the ending to something in order to move forward with the new beginning, because last card they gave you is the Ace of Swords. And that's a new beginning. You are putting the ending to something because of the energy and the message and the situation. You're done. You're ready for the new beginning. You're coming in. This is very, very powerful message for you. Whatever it is, I see bright lights. I see love. I see very, very intense colors with this particular reading for you, Virgos. And I feel this overwhelming sense of just this love, this compassion. It's just ready to burst. Why? Because you have finally given the forgiveness or the understanding or whatever it is that you had to either give or receive or both in order to put the closure to this situation, because you're ready to move forward and you're ready to see, because you can see this, with this Wheel of Fortune, you see. Okay, you see the field as it is here, but you see what is beyond this door, and you're ready to walk through. And that's very transformational energy for you right now. So definitely, if this is resonating as far as a money, career, finance, current job situation, whatever it is that you're putting that closure to in order to move forward into this very, very strong white light, positive energy, because during this whole process, you have also gone through a spiritual upgrade as a result of it. Because the fact that you are feeling this, you're recognizing these challenges and influences, and you are specifically asking Spirit to help you overcome them and keeping that higher vibration open in order to get through this, is definitely an upgrade that you have been going through. So let's get one message card from Spirit. Thank you. So money, career, finance, the farther gate, bold step forward. And that's confirmation of this reading. Whatever it is that you may have been going through for work, you are at the point that you are at right now, going into your incoming messages. You're ready to take that step forward. You're not, despite of your fear, despite of this, what you are ready to move forward. And it's very encouraging. It's very, very powerful energy. Okay, so if this resonates as far as a love or a romantic or other type of relationship that you have, we're going to have Spirit give us a clarifier for you. One clarifier before we get our final message. Thank you. And the card that they gave you, compassion. That's your Queen of Cups energy that's coming in for this. It's she's a very understanding queen. It's a very loving way of putting a situation to an end and going into a new beginning. All right, so let's get your final message card from Spirit for this reading, Virgos, before we wrap up for this month. And the final message card that they gave you is go outside. All right, and what a time. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. And this is really going out, as far as connecting with Spirit, in that receiving those messages and that intuition, and also keeping that root chakra open and letting, getting connected into the earth. So, keep going outside, keep your mind clear, get that fresh air, take those walks. Whatever it is going outside means for you, it is going to help you as you continue through this process of transformation. Really powerful message this month, Virgos. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped. I'll be grateful if you'd hit that like, subscribe, and share button on your way out, and we'll see you back here next time. Take care.